Phillips Jr. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. Welcome. I'm your cruise director for the day. See the fish? Anyway, so my first video, I meant to do it yesterday. Didn't happen. I was upset. Should have done it yesterday because it was fresh in the news for local people. Universities in the news again for a woman accusing someone else of raping her while she was drunk. So I'm going to talk about that. Alright? Here's the situation. You take a hot young girl home. Y'all about the same age, let's put it that way. Y'all been drinking. Y'all about to have sex. Okay? Y'all have sex. Now, the next day comes, and I guess you can't take it back once it's done. So now she's crying rape. Alright? So the way they got it in the news is really quite simple. Did he or did he not rape her? Did she consent while she was drunk? Or did she not consent while she was drunk? So I'm going to save all you young men a fucking problem. If you're drinking with a chick, drop her ass off at her house, make sure she gets in her house, and then you get the fuck to your house. Or you're going to be like the guy in the news, where did you rape her or did you not rape her? You consented to sex with a drunk girl, and she was drunk. Now, here's the thing. No matter how you slice that, if she was drunk and consented, she's so wasted that she's not going to remember it tomorrow, she's going to cry rape. Now, whether she consented or not while she was slightly conscious, the law is going to weigh that. And you both were plastered, and y'all fucked while you were plastered, because I've never had drunk sex, but I've been told that shit was good. I'm really not trying to have drunk sex because I'm afraid of myself if I get drunk. Alright? So, there's that. So let me give you a piece of advice. Take her home, not to your house. Don't spend the night on her couch. None of that shit. Don't give her the option to set you up for this major league fall that you're going to take. Because drunk sex, whether she consented or not, can still be considered rape under the eyes of the law. Now, I didn't get all the story because of all the other stuff that was going on with the terrorist attack and stuff in France and everywhere else in the world with all the stuff that's going on. And I had some personal family issues that I'm battling with. And I have some personal issues that I'm battling with. But the whole concept is that, one, if you're that drunk, you probably should only drink at home. And two, you should only drink with members of the same sex so that nothing can go wrong and no one can say, well, it's her fault for getting drunk, or no one can say it's his fault for taking her dumb ass home and having sex with her, knowing full fucking well that she might wake up the next day and scream rape. So, what I wrote on my notes was, run. Run really fast. Swim if you're in the ocean environment, like my background, but get away from there. It don't make you no punk. Yeah, it don't make you no punk bitch because you got away from pussy that's going to get you locked up. I mean, actually, it probably makes you more of a man to get the fuck up out of there because your freedom is a privilege that can be taken from you at any time for any reason for being stupid or hanging with stupid people and doing really stupid things. As a young man, we tend to think with the head between our legs instead of the head between our eyes and ears. And that shit generally can get you in trouble. Now, there are laws of consent. In every state, it's different. But drunken consent can't really be considered consent because the victim, or the woman in most cases, will be the first one to scream rape. Now, I'm not trying to discount women. I'm not trying to make y'all look bad or any of that thing, but there have been plenty of cases throughout history where people have become sex offenders because the woman went to bed with the man and she wanted to at the time, but then she lives in regret the next day, so she feels some injustice has been done and decided that she's going to scream rape. Now, this isn't every woman, but there are that few who haven't been raised properly that if you can't hold your liquor, you're probably not drinking. And then there are other cases where GHB is involved. In those cases, those women are pretty much innocent because they've been doped up and drugged, so they can't stop the act that's going on. But if you're just drunk and you're out casually drinking, then you can't get mad if you go home with a man and y'all fuck. It's as much your fault as it is his, and you don't have the right to call rape. But apparently, by law, you probably do have the right to call rape because you were so drunk that you can't remember consenting to this. Which is why, gentlemen, and I know this is also illegal, but I'm going to promote it anyway. The first damn thing you need to do before you have sex with a girl that's drunk is whip out your cell phone and record her, making sure that she is aware that she said yes. Because if you don't, and I ain't saying record the fucking act of sex, because that's illegal. But if you got her on tape saying, I consent to this, I'm sure I want you to have sex with me, then you can have her dead to rights if she hollers rape. And like I said, do not record the sex act, because it's illegal for you to record somebody having sex against. If you're recording them against their will, it's illegal. But it's not illegal for you to record her before y'all have sex. So, if you're kissing and everything, and she says, I want you, I really want you, and, women, they got that cool way of saying that they want you inside of them. So, the best thing you can do is whip out that cell phone and ask her 3 times. Because 3 times, 2 of the 3 times, if she say yes all 3 times, you're clear, because she done said yes 3 times. And you're like, are you sure? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Do you really want to have sex? Don't keep asking her if she's sure. Ask her the full-on question. Do you really want to have sex? Because that way, there's no denying what the hell is about to happen. And that way, if you have it on tape where she says yes, you got it that 1 or 2 times, you can use that. Because it's like, well, she said yes. I asked her directly. I didn't ask her if she's sure. I asked her straight up and down, are we going to have sex? She said yes. You got it on film. You're good to go. And again, don't film the act. Because otherwise you're going to be like in the local paper right now with somebody else being accused of having unconsensual sex in a university setting here in Charlottesville, Virginia. I hope I gave you guys some intel on what the hell is going on in universities and these rape things that be going on. There's a lot of that shit going on. It's a lot of it, and it needs to stop. But we can't always blame the man, right? Which in a Commonwealth state, that's pretty much the gist of it. Oh, you got a dick, you did it, Whether she said yes or not, you have a dick, so you did it. You're guilty of sin. So I'm telling you guys right now, it is not illegal for you to record her saying yes. It is illegal if you record her and yourself doing the nasty. So keep that shit in mind. If you so damn drunk that you can still communicate, you need to be able to record her communicating, because if you don't, your ass locked the fuck up. And for sex that she actually said you can have. But she doesn't remember it the next day. You gotta be careful out here. You have to be. And again, I'm not trying to be an asshole to women. I'm just pointing that shit out there because it's the truth. I'm James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Africa number 2. Be seeing you.